Have you ever faced a challenge that seemed absolutely impossible? A giant in your life that you just couldn't see a way to beat? Well, today we're diving into one of the most epic underdog stories of all time. The story of David and Goliath. It's more than just a historical account. It's a masterclass in courage, faith, and thinking outside the box. So, picture this. Ancient Israel. The Philistine army has gathered for war, and they have a secret weapon. A champion named Goliath, from Gath. And when I say champion, I mean this guy was a literal giant. Over 9 feet tall, decked out in heavy bronze armor from head to toe, carrying a spear with a tip that weighed more than a bowling ball. He was terrifying. Every morning and every evening, for 40 straight days, Goliath would march out and taunt the Israelite army. He'd shout, "Why don't you send out one man to fight me? If he wins, we'll be your servants. But if I win, you'll be ours." The Israelite soldiers, including their king, Saul, were paralyzed with fear. Nobody dared to face him. The entire army was at a standstill, completely demoralized by this one seemingly unbeatable giant. Now, enter our hero David, and he's not what you'd expect. He's not a seasoned warrior. He's a young shepherd boy, the youngest of 8 brothers. His dad sends him to the battle lines, not to fight, but to deliver some bread and cheese to his older brothers and check on how they were doing. Just a simple delivery run. But when David arrives, he hears Goliath's taunts, and unlike everyone else, he's not scared. He's indignant. He asks the soldiers, "Who is this guy, defying the armies of the living God?" He can't believe that no one is standing up to him. His own brothers get angry, telling him to go back to his sheep. They see him as just an arrogant kid, but David knows something they don't. He has a different kind of strength. David goes to King Saul and says, "Let me go and fight this Philistine." Saul looks at him, this young boy with no armor, and says, "You can't. You're just a kid." And he's been a warrior since he was young. But David has a comeback. He tells Saul, "When I'm taking care of my father's sheep, and a lion or a bear comes to steal a lamb, I go after it. I strike it and rescue the lamb from its mouth. The same Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the bear will rescue me from this Philistine." Saul is impressed by his faith and courage. He says, "Go, and the Lord be with you." He tries to put his own royal armor on David, but it's way too big and clunky. David isn't used to it. He takes it off. He decides to fight his own way. He's not going to pretend to be a soldier. He's going to be a shepherd. So, what does he do? He walks down to a nearby stream, picks up 5 smooth stones, and puts them in his shepherd's bag. With just his staff in one hand and his sling in the other, he walks out to face the giant. Goliath sees this young boy coming towards him and he's insulted. He scoffs, "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" He curses David and promises to feed his flesh to the birds. But David's response is legendary. He shouts back, "You come against me with a sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." David runs towards the battle line to meet him. He reaches into his bag, pulls out a stone, puts it in his sling, and lets it fly. That single stone propelled with skill and faith, strikes Goliath right on the forehead. The giant stumbles and falls face down on the ground. The unbeatable champion was defeated by a boy with a sling. The Philistine army, seeing their hero fall, panics and runs away. The Israelites, suddenly filled with courage, chase them down and win a decisive victory. This story teaches us so much. Your giants might not be 9-foot warriors. They might be a tough project at work, a personal struggle, or a fear that's holding you back. David shows us that we don't have to fight our battles the way everyone else does. We can use our own unique strengths, the ones we've developed in our own fields, taking care of our own sheep. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action in spite of it. And sometimes, a little faith and a well-aimed stone are all you need to bring down a giant. What are the giants you're facing today? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and if you found this inspiring, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories that can change the way you see the world. See you in the next video.
Thank you for watching!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pearl and Neth Creative Studio.